welcome to the first BNL online schedule draft. My name is Lawrence. I am the host for today. I'm the host for the American Football Community Belgium, and we will host, as I've said, the first BNL um, schedule draft. And I'm not alone here. I've brought a few of the most important people of the BNL together for this occasion. We'll go and see the screen. You can see a bunch of the people already. We'll go to Alejandro Alfarez of the Amsterdam Crusaders first. How are you doing, Alejandro?
I'm doing great. It's nice to be here, and I'm looking forward to the season.
Yeah, I can imagine it being a good season for you guys. We'll come back to that later. The Ghent Gators are also represented. I'm looking on my screen, and it's Roald, obviously, who's here. Roald Piqueur. Thank you for being here and making time for us as well to come and make this a possibility. How was your Sunday already?
Fine, getting prepared.
A long time till the BNL starts, but still, it's already important to
Yeah,
start the preparations.
yeah,
For
exactly.
the Castel Nitros, we have Olivier Beck here.
Hi.
Again, again, thank you for coming in and joining us on this. I would almost say joyous occasion. And last and foremost, we have the GM of the Brussels Black Angels, Hadrien Godichal. Thank you for joining us as well.
No, it's my pleasure. Much pleasure.
We are looking forward to having the company as well from someone from the Limburg Shotguns, who were a part of the BNL Bowl last year, who hosted the BNL Bowl as well. We were supposed to have Emmanuel Lewis, the new head coach. He's a little bit late. We think there might be some schedule or maybe some technical issues, but we hope to join him or have him join later on. Maybe first, until we wait until he's there, we can look at last year and see the first BNL Bowl. We had Sportza, the national team or the national TV station, join us and look at our first bowl that was won by the Crusaders, and they had a clip that we can show you guys while we wait.
We zijn niet de favoriet. We zijn de underdog, maar we leggen ons in die rol. We kunnen ermee leven. We gaan alles geven wat we hebben vandaag.
Omdat dit de eerste BNL is, ik wil deze gewoon lekker naar huis brengen. En laten zien waarvan wij zijn gemaakt.
Er hangt een Amerikaans sfeertje in het Mijnstadion in Beringen. Met het Amerikaanse volkslied en natuurlijk mogen cheerleaders hier niet ontbreken. De Limburg Shotguns zijn dus de underdog tegen de Amsterdam Crusaders. Maar ze verkopen hun huid duur en lopen meteen uit. De fans kijken met grote ogen, want voor velen is deze sport compleet nieuw. Gelukkig is er een live commentator in de tribune die duiding geeft.
Run over het midden van Kastelen, maar die wordt gestopt.
En dat is voor de Vlaming die toch vooral van voetbal en koers houdt, broodnodig.
Ja, zeker weten. Omdat er is veel familie, er zijn vrienden die komen kijken. De tussenstand is voorlopig 20-13 in het voordeel van de crew.
Ja, nodig dus.
Het is nodig, inderdaad. En op die manier weet iedereen wat er aan de hand is. Je hoort het, het wordt opnieuw stil. Dus ja, mijn job is op die manier goed gedaan.
Ja, dat hebben wij in Amsterdam dan niet, of in Nederland. Dus het is wel leuk om dat hier te horen. Ja, zeker. Dat bevestigt wel af en toe wat je ziet en wat er gebeurt. En ja, vind ik erg leuk.
What's the ball?
Het is een spannende finale die uiteindelijk in de laatste minuut beslist wordt met een touchdown van de Amsterdammers. Onze Limburg Shotguns gaan zo de boot in met 26-38. De eerste BNL Bowl is voor de Amsterdam Crusaders.
I know everyone is super disappointed. I would not expect anything else. I don't have any magic message or anything. I don't. I'm sorry that we lost the game. I'm heartbroken, but that's sport. At the end of the game, there's only one winner. And we just came up this much short. All right, let's go. That's it. We are one family after all. Let's go. Family on me, family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
That's VRT who came in and joined us for the first BNL title that was won by the crew. Alejandro, how does it feel looking back to at these images from last year, or not last year but last season? I'd say.
It felt great. It was a really nice season for us in the BNL and also in the Netherlands in the Dutch competition. We were 15-0, so it was a really good season with a lot of rookies, some senior players that we have. Unfortunately, this season we have some old players, so like senior players that went away from the team. So we also have some new players. It was a really nice feeling for me also, for the coaches, but also what I said in the interview. It's not only my thing. My team did this with my coaching staff, and it's nice. It's nice for me also for this season right now. What's coming? We have Gators and the Brussels Black Angels. I don't know a lot of those guys, but I will love to play against them. Really, I would love to play against them. I like the competitive of the Limburg Shotguns, of the Castle Nitros, and I know for sure that the Gent Gators and Brussels Black Angels are the same as them.
Yeah, talking about those Ghent Gators, Roald, I'll come to you. This will be your first season, as Alejandro said, in the BNL. Why did you decide, or why did the Gators decide to take part in the BNL this year?
Well, we were looking for a challenge. We've been on one of the top teams in Belgium for a couple of years now. When we played the Shotguns last year out of the BNL, so the Shotguns did play some games within the national, within the Flemish league. We managed to put up a good fight. I think everybody saw that game as well, which proved to us and to a lot of people within the BNL that we were at our place at the BNL. So yeah, that's why the decision on going to the BNL was a little bit easy for us because we felt like, okay, let's prove ourselves. Let's see if we can do this.
Yeah, and talking about proving ourselves, I think we have someone who can join us now from the Shotguns. He's the gem. Michel, welcome, and you came in to join us. Emmanuel is a little bit lost maybe in Belgium. He's still learning maybe the ropes a little bit in Belgium. You can hear us probably. We can hear you.
Hi, good afternoon. I can hear you guys very well. I will be taking the place for the coach. He's currently still busy with another project. He's abroad. He's not in the country. He's abroad for a coaching camp.
Okay, that's why we can talk to you. That's okay. We talked a lot as well. So, Michel, I'll come back to you. We wanted to ask Emmanuel about his international experience, but I'm going to pivot a little bit and ask you about last year. And unfortunately losing, but hosting. I see Alejandro laughing in his little box out there, but hosting the BNL finals and the BNL Bowl, I'd have to say. How was the experience, the first BNL Bowl, and just the BNL experience in general for you?
So all out experience, I would say it was very positive. I think we had a great platform. Being in the first year, there was a lot of attention from national and international press. The players were very motivated. We were very happy to start cooperation already. Broadcasting games, which is already something new. We had the little AFCB game day experience, which was also great. Received a lot of positive feedback. Thank you for that. All in all, it was for me a very, very good experience. The cherry on the cake would have been becoming the champions, of course, but I truly believe that the final was great publicity for the sport in general. Amsterdam gave their best, we gave our best. and at the end of the day, they came out as the deserved winners. Of course, that left a sour taste in our mouth, so we are very eager to go back to playing and prove ourselves once again.
Yes, and a team that can prove themselves this year as well for the second season is the Castel Nitros. So, Olivier, for you, it's the second season, as I've said, in the BNL. What's the ambition for this year?
Well, I think, to be honest, we joined the BNL because we saw it as a learning process, and we want as a team to get better. And there was no point in continuing playing teams and winning 42-0 because you learn nothing about that. So that's why we joined the BNL, because we want to have a strong competition where all the team were, at least on paper, better than what we are. So we want to show that we can play with those guys, we can match up, and that's the new thing we're going to do now with the new season. Is we have a lot of new players, and I don't mean players who already played somewhere else, but really new guys who never heard about football who joined us like in the last weeks. So it still will be a learning process. And the thing is, the Castel Nitros want to be better as we were last year. I know it's going to be hard with the two new teams in the league, but still we will do our best to end up in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a clear ambition, ending up in the playoffs. A team that has experience in the playoffs and winning titles, the Brussels Black Angels. Hadrien, again, thank you for joining us, the GM. You have won a lot of Belgian titles in the past. You're also used to winning, as a lot of these teams here in this BNL are in their own national leagues. That's why we created this league. You are used to winning. What are the ambitions for your first year or the first year of the Black Angels in this BNL?
Hi. So first of all, I would like just to apologize. We have my head coach who is traveling right now, so I will take the call today. But he told me a message that he's really excited about our team going to BNL this year. He sees like a great challenge for us. So he was playing for the Angels back in the 90s. He played Crusaders twice, and he got a lot of respect for them. And he's really happy to play also every Belgian team that will join the league. So that's his message. For me as a president, as you said, we won some titles back in the past years, but we also get hit hard by COVID and stuff like that, like everybody else. We always want to win when we play, so that's our mentality. This year will be way different. We're gonna face the best program in the country, and also the reigning champions twice. So it's gonna be this season is gonna be really challenging, special, tough, but really exciting for us. We had the feeling that we had to make the step to go out of our comfort zone. We wanted to play as an underdog also, so that's the mentality, the goal this year. And so, as I said, COVID hit us hard on many ways, but we are trying to rebuild the program and trying to get back to the top. And BNL was the perfect fit for us. Last edition was great. We have seen both Belgium team who participate really improve themselves, and that was the signal we needed to join this organization.
Yeah, and about you talking about the fact that the schedule consists of two teams that will play, or you will play every team twice. I think it's time we can add, or I see now, just in my my peripheral view, I see that we have Emmanuel Lewis, the head coach of the Liberal Shotguns, who is in there, and he has his own box. I think he's trying to get in. I'm not sure if it will work, but maybe we'll keep it this way. I see it remains a little circle, so we can go on. I'm just going to look. I think it's clear that we can move on to the next part, which is obviously the most important part of what we're trying to do here. I'm just going to explain what the schedule will be this year for the people that are watching. So the BNL this year will consist of 5 teams this season. Everyone will play against each other, once away and once at home. So everyone has 8 games in the regular season. This season, the season begins at March 4th. As you can see on the bottom, I've already put a couple times the dates that are going to be important. I'm showing you here. So we start at the March 4th, and then we in the playoff phase, which starts at June 24, the number 1 seed will get a bye before the BNL Bowl, so they will have a week off, and the number three seed will play against the number 2 seed, who will get the home field advantage for the semifinals. And the final of the BNL will take place in the Netherlands this season, as the final was hosted in Belgium this year or last season, I'd rather say. So it will be hosted in the Netherlands. There will be more info about that later on in the schedule. We do not know right now where that will be. So if we go and just go to the draw, I will explain it as well. Each team will choose a number first, and the new teams will get a chance first in order to choose a digit between 1 and 5. So everyone can choose pick a number from 1 to 5. So and we then draw we then draw a digit, so we can have a number. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. I'm losing my own thought now a little bit. So every team will pick a number. So if the Crusaders, for example, pick number 1, and we roll out, we have a bingo. I will show it to you later. We roll out the bingos with the numbers per letter, and that letter corresponds to a spot in the schedule. And if we roll for, I'd say, if we roll for the digit B, and you have the Amsterdam Crusaders who picked 1, they will become Team B on the schedule, and so forth and so forth. So I think it's clear for everybody. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it very well. I mean, my brain is a little bit in a pretzel, but I think everyone is in on if they understand what is going on. So we will start with the new teams. So I'm looking at the Ghent Gators, or I'd start with Brussels. I'm sorry, to make it easier for myself. Hadrien, you can pick a number between 1 to 5.
I will pick the number 4.
4. So I will write that down. Then we have Ghent, who can write or pick a number that is not 4, obviously.
1.
1. That makes the ambition clear. Then we can go to the Limburg Shotguns with Michel.
Number 2. We don't want to be second again.
Then we can go to the Castel Nitros. There's Castel Nitros. I'm not sure. Olivier, you still there?
I think he said 3.
Yeah.
I can't hear.
Yeah, he said 3. Yeah.
The Nitros, and then we have 1 number left. And if I'm right, that will be 5 for the crew. There's not much picking for you, Alejandro. I'm sorry. That's
no worries.
That's becoming a champion. So now what we will do is, and I'll show it first on the screen here, what I have prepared is something I hope it at least will show. If I will have to do it a little bit differently. And this is the way it should be. Right now, it becomes a little bit of a problem because it's not showing. Nope.
There it is. Yeah, great job. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, sorry. There was something. There was something went wrong in my my own screen here, but you can all see. I think everybody can now see the bingo thing that was that's in the back of me. So what I will do now, someone is behind. I'm not sure what is happening, but I will pick or I will go now, and for the number A, I will roll the bingo until a number comes out. That number will correspond then to A. So we'll just go and see what that will do. So that means that the number 4 is Team A, or which means that actually I'd have to say Brussels Black Angels, you guys will be Team A. We have someone in our back office who's already trying to make the schedule in advance and make it clear. So we have Team B now on the clock. So Team B is number 1, and number 1 are the Ghent Gators. So now we can go to Team C. So the Amsterdam Crusaders will become Team C on the schedule. Go back to we go to Team D now. So the Castile Nitros, they become Team D. That means we have 2 left, and 2 is the Limber Shotguns, which means that you will become Team E. We can leave the bingo, the BNL bingo as well. We can leave it for what it is. But I think someone in the back is already trying to make sure that we can have the schedule ready and show it to everybody, because it's already been put into place. And I think, I'm not sure, Dirk is probably still working on it. He can put us in the private chat and show us if it's ready, or let us know if it is ready. But first and foremost, I want to go and check if he's gone. I thought he was I thought he was back, Emmanuel. He's not back, but maybe we can add someone who's been a big part of the BNL in making it a possibility. And there it is. We have already a schedule we've shown. It's a little bit small, but I think everybody can see it. We start March 4th with 2 teams that are working, that are 2 new teams. So the Ghent Gators will meet the Brussels Black Angels on day 1. When you have the Castile Nitros, who will be inviting the crew for their first game, and the Shotguns will have a bye in the week 1. And then 11th of March, we see the crew playing the Gators. We have the Shotguns playing the Nitros, and the Brussels Black Angels having a bye week. And the Brussels Black Angels played the Nitros in the 3rd week. We also have a home game for the Shotguns, who will play the crew, and that's so at 25th of March we have kind of a BNL Bowl revisit, and we have the Gators, the debut team, who will have a bye week, and you can see all the teams. I'm not going to name all the games, all of the matchups, obviously, but there's a few interesting games that you will see going on, and we can move and forward to the first year is. But I see might be a problem with the schedule. I'm not sure. Barkilns is, maybe we'll go back to the boxes first. So we have the schedule. We have a start. Maybe I'll start with the Ghent Gators. Roald, you start off with a game against the Brussels Black Angels. That's already a good start, I think, for you guys in the BNL. Are there any things you can already say about that first game? Is that important, or how do you look forward to it?
We look forward to it. It's every game, like you say. Oh, the first game is against the Black Angels, but the second game is then probably against. I did not check the calendar by heart now, but it's either the Black Angels or it's the Shotguns or it's the Nitros or it's the Crusaders. So every game will be challenging. So yeah, I look forward. It's the same first game that we had last season. We'll see if we can change the outcome. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. That will be the case. I'll go back to Michel. 25th of March. Are you writing that down in your schedule? I can imagine you're already writing that down somewhere in your notes. That's an important game for you.
Yeah, of course. This is a big game for us. It's especially a big game for us. Seeing, in football, you always have you have people that come, people that go, coaches, players. So it will be very interesting for us to see where we stack up in 2023 against the number one team. To be honest, so it's great that we can meet them so early in the season already, first time, so that we can already see what we can come up with and where we have to adjust. It's very good for us. So that's a bonus. Also playing at home, of course, with our fan base, which is keep growing every year. We are very happy about that. And a nice experience, new field. So this can be again a nice game to promote the sport in general.
Yeah, I think that's the main goal of the BNL, and we will have to see if everything is going well with the schedule. We'll see how it turns out, and I'm going to thank everyone for joining us for the schedule draft or draw, I'd have to say, and we'll wish you all the best. I have only a couple things to say, and that's you can still watch all our AFCB American Football Community Belgium podcasts live as we do now on our Facebook page. You can do the same for all the other teams. Follow all the other teams on all the platforms that they have. So it's important to not just follow us, not just follow the BNL. I think it's important to have an outreach for all the teams, so you can follow all the different teams. That will be really cool for the fans to follow everything. We will try our best to do with BNL and the American Football Community Belgium and GridIron, who I have to mention as well. We have another try at the schedule from Dirk, but yeah, I just want to thank everybody for the opportunity to make this a possibility, and look forward to seeing you guys on the field. And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. So we'll see where we land on that, and we'll see you again very soon, and at least somewhere in between March 4th and July 1st.
If I can add one more thing, something new that we're also trying to do this season, and which looks like we will be able to do, is we will have every game weekend we will have a game of the week, and the game of the week will have the intention to bring the best visible effect for the sport. So we will try to have this game of the week in that week also broadcasted live. So this game will be broadcasted, and it will also have commentary and all the good stuff. So even for fans that cannot travel between Belgium and the Netherlands at home, or when their own team is on a bye week, we should have every game weekend and a game that is broadcasted that can be followed live. So that's something we're really proud of.
Yeah, and that will be also in collaboration with the AFCB, probably. So we look forward to doing that. We'll have GridIron, who is a media partner as well, who will join us on that live stream. So that's a good opportunity for the fans, and I think for all the other teams to kind of have a show, not a show off, but like a presentation of their own home games as well, and bring the fans to the stadium, not just on the live streams. So again, I'm going to thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you very soon on the field. And see you guys.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
you.
Look forward to
Bye-bye.
playing and
Bye-bye.
seeing you. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.